Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my view from the 40. Crazy thing happened at TD Place tonight. Guess what? The Ottawa REDBLACKS got a home win with Trevor Harris as their quarterback. Pretty exciting. He's been very good on the road at times, but no home win as of yet. Well, he's finally got that monkey off of his back. In a game that will not go down as the most exciting and most entertaining game that we've ever seen, the REDBLACKS got the job done. I say that because the beginning of the game was nothing but punts, and then it was nothing but penalties, and then it was nothing but challenges. But then the second half kicked into high gear, and then Ottawa pulled away from the Argonauts. Credit Trevor Harris and his 274 yards of passing and getting the job done. No, he had no passing touchdowns, but he did have a rushing touchdown towards the end of the game, which was great because all the other points were coming off of field goals and a missed field goal return. Now, we had, of course, Brad Sinopoli getting 116 of those yards, so congratulations to him. But let's take a look at the defense tonight, because the defense for Ottawa really stepped up. They made some big plays. There were some third and longs that they, or third and shorts that they were able to stop Toronto from conceding. And a Rose by any other name is just a Rose. But when you're talking about Jonathan Rose, the defensive back who came up with what I would say is the TSN turning point, that's for you, Milt Stiegel, in such a timely interception. Just when Toronto thought that their offense was getting it in gear, Ottawa said, no, and specifically Jonathan Rose put a stop to that. And Toronto showed us two quarterbacks tonight. Dan was doing Nola favors for the Argos offense as he couldn't get the ball going. And then in the second half, wouldn't you know, Free Willy came in. But unfortunately, Drew Willy again couldn't get the offense going. After seeing Toronto come up with 4 touchdowns last week from Lefebvre, I thought their offense would have been a lot better, especially this is a team that has given Ottawa fits this year. Not anymore. What was that? Anyways, huge congratulations to the Ottawa REDBLACKS in getting it done. But here's the thing, don't party too hard because next week you're going to BC. And the offense is going to have to start scoring more points if you expect to go into BC Place and to beat the Lions. You're not going to beat BC, in my opinion, just on field goals. You're going to need to make sure the offense is in play, not just to beat BC, but to hang with the other elite teams in the CFL, like the Calgarys and the Edmontons. Because when you look at it, Ottawa beat Toronto, and yes, it was a pretty good victory, but we shouldn't have had as much trouble with Toronto as we did. But at the end of the day, you know what the cool thing is? When you look at the stats, when you look at wins and losses, there's no category for, ooh, it was an ugly win, or ooh, they could have done better. It's a win, so let's get out and celebrate it. Ottawa was able to get the win. Trevor Harris did a great job. Was everything clicking? No, but we'll see what they can work on this week as they prepare for the BC Lions in the second version of the Keith Whittier Conflict Bowl. As always, want to send a shout out to the best cheer and dance team in the land, the Ottawa REDBLACKS cheer and dance team, who did such a fantastic job. So many cool new routines, and it couldn't have been easy because, I mean, it was kind of cold tonight. We're like drifting into winter time, so, you know, but we're Canadians, we're tough, we can handle it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any comments or questions or thoughts, please share them with me. How? I'm glad you asked. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/Whitty Whittier and WhittyWhittier.com. Oh, and one last thing. For any REDBLACKS fan out there, make sure you're supporting the cheer and dance team by going out and getting a calendar. It does so much to help them get to Grey Cup and to support all the wonderful things that they do. So they do a lot for our community, so let's help them out. Thanks so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and that's my view from the 40.